Hello everybody, long time no see. It's been a while since I've done a video, a lot going on. But I'm going to do a pick a card tonight, which is why didn't you meet this person sooner? So you know, like when you meet someone and like you wonder like, why didn't I meet this person like 10 years ago or 20 years ago, or what was the reason? And I thought that might be a good question to ask. But yeah, I've been a little bit, you know, doing loads. I'm doing lots of events now. So I've got the Miners Arms and Press Saturn on Thursday night. So I'm fully booked for that one, for readings. I've got Grit Castle on Sunday at Tenerigo Lodge. So I'm doing readings there as well. And then on the 18th of May, I'm going to be at Love and Light by Sonia in Lansdowne on Moston Street doing readings for the day there as well. So that's going to be great. I'm excited about that. It's a really lovely place. I went to visit it today. I realised I hadn't done a video for ages. So I think it's time to get back on my videos anyway, you know. Anyway, so I have all my card decks laid out and everything, so I'll pick a couple of crystals and we'll see. Why didn't you meet this person before? So it could be any kind of relationship really. It can be, you know, a romantic relationship, it can be a friendship, it can be all sorts of things really, you know, even family members, long lost family members that you haven't seen, or, you know. So yeah, let's find a crystal or two for you. Excuse my nails as well, I need to polish them. I forgot to do them today. So, I normally do. Not like, I'm in work tomorrow, so, you know, that's my day job. Anyway, so for our first crystal we've got I think this one. This might be Citrine, this one. Anyway, so the first one, I'm being guided to this one first. So first crystal is Moakite. I believe that's what that is, pile one. Pile two is, I think, red Jasper. I think that is. Yeah. And pile three is, I suspect, I think it's a Citrine, that one. I'll hold them up. Pile one, pile two, pile three. As I say, please ignore my nails, I forgot to do them today. I left my nail polish in the other bag. But I'll do them later, or tomorrow. Just see that one. Pause the video if you need to. Why didn't you meet this person before? Or why didn't you meet this person sooner than you did? Why didn't you meet this person 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago? Well, why is that? Why didn't your paths cross? For those of you who are feeling the nostalgia and the wistfulness, you know. Okay. So first pile, what I believe is Moakite. This is your reading. I'm going to use the Biddy Tarot, because this is a really good one. I've also got the Modern Witch and the Morgan Greer as well. Right, so I'm just going to give them a shuffle for pile one. Ooh, that's slipping out already. I thought this would be an interesting question. Because I know when you wonder why you didn't meet someone, you think, where were you in my life? 10 years ago or 20 years ago? Yeah. I suppose divine time is the answer for all three, but you know, we want to get a bit more detail, don't we? Right, okay. Pile one, why didn't you meet this person sooner? Why didn't pile one meet this person sooner? Oh god, wait, these are coming out now. Knight of Pentacles, reverse, Queen of Cups, upright. This could be you and that person. Person you're inquiring about could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be. It's like a masculine energy. Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Cups upright could be yourself. Could be water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't have to be. I mean, take the gender as it resonates as well. You could be male or female. It's basically masculine and feminine energy represented here. So this feels like you and your person. The first feeling I get is that they weren't available. It's as if they weren't available. They were, because they're reversed. It's like they're turning their back on you. It's like maybe you wanted to meet them, but their soul was like doing other things. It's like they weren't available. Maybe they were in another relationship if it's a romantic connection, or they were doing something else, but they had, it's almost like they had other priorities, you know, like when the soul has like a plan or an idea of what they're going to do. They just weren't available. That's the energy I'm getting. Tell me more, please, but Pal 1. Why didn't they meet the person they're asking about sooner? Don't they have? Why didn't they meet? What was going on? Feels like your person was under the influence of somebody older. Somebody older who was kind of like keeping them a bit stuck. They may have meant well, but they were like, they feel older, almost like a parent or something like that, you know, like an older person. Bit noisy out there. This parent meant well, or this older figure meant well. It feels like either like a parental figure or somebody older who was almost overprotective, almost like trying to keep them stuck, or trying to keep them stuck. You know, trying to keep them like protected and in kind of thing. The insular, they were kind of like they were sheltered or overprotected in some way by this older parent figure. And then when they finally did go out there, they were kind of like they were only allowed out there when they were definitely going to get married or settle with someone, or like, you know, they weren't given that freedom to go out and be a single adult on their own and explore the world and explore life and relationships and things like that, you know. The other way, like, you know, we can kind of, you know, we come of age, we become teenagers, and then we start, like, you know, going out and socialising and maybe having a number of different relationships before we settle and that kind of thing, and just living life as a young person in like the teens or the 20s. It's as if this person didn't get the chance to do that. So somebody kept them stuck or sheltered for the first, like, maybe in the teens or 20s or something like that, you know, when they would have been out there, they should have been out there. And they were only sort of let out or felt like they could go out when, like, they were going to marry somebody or settle down with somebody, like they were going to be serious. So they didn't have that sort of, like, exploration time or frivolous time. So this feels like a parent or an older adult. It's as if they were kept sheltered. And it's given me sort of, like, you know, like arranged marriage vibes or something like that, you know, like in those families where, and it can happen in, like, you know, Western families as well, you know, very sort of hyper-religious families, or, you know, very, where, like, they're only allowed to do anything or go out there into the world when they're on, like, a very narrow, secure, safe path sort of thing, you know. It's like that. So they were overprotected, is what I'm feeling. They were very overprotected. And a little bit stuck in what this parent wanted for them, maybe, as well. So I think they spent the first kind of, like, part of their adult life, depending on how old you are now, the formative years, so to speak, and the time when they came of age, they spent that time being really restricted in themselves, really restricted and really kind of narrow, and not really sort of taking part in the world very much, or exploring things or exploring life, or you were willing to give your cup to them. I think you were hoping that you'd meet them. I think your soul must have maybe wonders where they were, or known about them on this planet. I think we all know when we've incarnated. I think we have an idea that people are there somewhere. We just haven't met them yet, you know. But this person just wasn't available to you. They weren't able to see you. It's almost like they were upside down in a cave somewhere, you know, and then you were kind of over here, and you were like, you know, you couldn't see them and they couldn't see you, sort of thing. But on the spiritual level, I think that, you know, you were open to them and you were open to connecting with them. But they were almost like hidden from view, is the word that I've got. There's a 2 of Wands here, but I don't know whether... I think this was the potential for you, you know, the 2 of Wands. You could have had some sort of connection or relationship, you know, that this would have been you and that person. You would have been able to go out there. I think this energy, this older figure, was stopping that from happening. I think if it was less restrictive, the upbringing and that in the background, I think you might have met and had a chance. I think that could be what's drawn you to the reading. You're probably thinking, oh God, you know, if I know we've met sooner, or, you know, you sort of think nostalgically about people, don't you? So I'm going to put this 2-1 down anyway, because it seemed to come out with the Hermit. It was behind the Hermit. But yeah, this parental figure has kind of almost stopped this person from going out there. It feels like a masculine energy. It could have been a father or something. You know, for a lot of them, it's the father. Can also be the mother as well, if that resonates with you, but it feels very masculine energy. So even if this person's male, this Knight of Pentacles reversed, it feels like the father may have kept them restricted. The father, like, ran the household, or was very, very dominating, very strong, has a very clear idea of what he wanted his son to do, you know. But, you know, take the genders that resonates, male or female, you know, whichever resonates with you, makes sense to you, but it's just energies. It's masculine and feminine energy, basically, so, you know, whichever. And, yeah, there was potential there, there was. You know, you may have met sooner if this person hadn't restricted you so much. But they were kind of restricting us from everybody, you know. Kind of interesting. What else do you need to know, Spirit? After the Hermit and the 2 Wands. What's it need to know after the 2 Wands, please, Spirit? Getting the 3 of Pentacles as well. What else did you need to know? Why didn't they meet this person sooner, Spirit? Tell me more. What happened? Yeah, these will be for you, I think. When the Page of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Swords, the Chariot was reversed, and the Judgment. When I opened the cards up, when I first sort of got them, it was like as if there was an energy of rejection, like this person rejected you. You might have been in a situation where, you know, you might have met the person sooner, but they were in some sort of arranged marriage and you couldn't be with them or something, depending on what culture you come from and where you come from. As I say, it can happen in the West as well. You know, very, very religious backgrounds in the West, you know. It almost feels like an energy of rejection. So for some of you, you might have actually known this person, and they were restricted from you, you know, when you knew them, you knew who they were and you knew where they were, sort of thing. It wasn't like they were out there somewhere and your soul knew, you know. It's almost like this person, you might have known them as an energy of rejection. It's almost like this person had to stab you in the back or betray you in order to go the path that they did. Got the 5 of Swords. This feels like them betraying you, the energy I'm getting from this. And then you felt stuck, then you couldn't go forward with your life. It's almost like this person's kept you stuck as well. Because they've been kept stuck, they've kept you. So for some of you, that's what this story is. If this resonates with you, and it's suddenly become very, very specific and very present. At first, it was just kind of like, oh yeah, they were out there somewhere, you know, like, and they were stuck. But for some of you, you actually may have known this person and watched them being stuck. They might have been someone that you knew at school or in your friend group or something, and you might have liked them and they might have liked you, but they were stuck. And the family didn't allow you to be together or something like that. Maybe the father, this person here, this Hermit, this parent figure had a very strong idea of what this person was supposed to have done with their life, and that took them away from you. And in doing that, this person has had to betray you. You know, they may have married someone else, gone somewhere else to work or study or something like that, but they've taken themselves out of the running to be with you in some sort of way, but they've done it in a way that made you feel betrayed. And this is a very specific scenario for some of you. I think it'll resonate with more than one of you. It'll be a few of you, because some of you will actually know this person. And it's to do with the restriction at home, that's why. So this is the 5 of Swords here. This person's had to essentially betray you, not giving you the offer, the Page of Pentacles. As I say, the Chariot's reversed, so, but this is you feeling stuck. This isn't them coming towards you. This is your energy. Because you could say, you know, the 5 of Pentacles is them not giving you the offer, and then the reverse Chariot is them not coming towards you. But this is more you moving forward. This is more you being able to do this. This feels like your energy reversed. You know, they're kind of over there. This feels more like you're not able to move forward. And so you've had to kind of make a decision. Judgment card, you may have called upon the higher power to help you. You may have called upon God to assist you in what you're going to do. You know, you might have really drawn closer to God and to the higher power, to your faith, to your spirituality, in order to get through the pain of it, maybe, you know. But you've realised that this person isn't going to, you know, it's not going to happen with this person. You're being stopped in some way. So, you know, if this person's now free of the situation, you might be wondering, you know, why didn't they free themselves sooner? What was going on? You know, it's taken a bit of a turn away, because, like, you know, the question was, like, you know, why didn't you meet them sooner? And for some of you, it might be, you know, why didn't this connection materialise sooner? Why has it been so difficult with them? Or, you know, so this little power one is kind of like heading that way as well. But, you know, you haven't been able to move forward with them. You may have been separated very early on or something like that. You've gone through some form of separation with them. But they've almost had to kind of like ignore you and bypass you and backstab you in order to... Because the Five of Swords is a card of betrayal. And I did see the Three of Swords in the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling as well, which is to do with heartbreak. So I was like, oh, I wonder if that's got something to do with it. So, you know, some of you may have been wounded in the heart by this person. You know, you might have been hurt, because their family had a very clear idea of what they wanted them to do and who they wanted them to be with and everything, and that person's gone along with it and essentially stabbed you in the back, and it's really hit you. I've just had a feeling in me, the chakras there that told me that, yeah, for some of you that would be the case. My sacral and your solar plexus, I kind of felt that. For some of you, it's like, yeah, you know, this person had to leave you behind because of pressure from the family and expectations from the family, and in particular this figure, you know, but the family in general. And then you've had to kind of call upon the higher power, you know. And this feels like you kind of praying and asking for guidance and asking for help. You know, it isn't so much, normally the judgment card's like a decision card. But from that, I'm almost seeing you kind of go, no, help, what do I do? You know, kind of really asking for guidance and support. It's really drawn you closer to your spirituality. It's brought you inward. It's brought you to yourself. Which is a good thing in a way, because, you know, your faith will grow stronger, your connection will grow stronger, you know. With your own inner self and your belief system and everything, you know, your spirituality. Seven of Swords, getting rid of that, yeah, you're kind of like, you're trying to cope. This feels like you coping, trying to cope with the situation, do everything that you can to just get through it, you know. The Seven of Swords is normally somebody who's a thief in the night, running off with the swords while everybody's asleep. But for you, this just feels like you're just getting by, you're getting through it. You know, you're holding it together, sort of thing, you know. The thief is kind of like, legging it. And that's almost like what you're doing in an emotional sort of way. You know, you're getting past it, you're getting by, you're just managing to go below the radar if anyone noticing that you're upset or in pain, you know. It's the below the radar sort of energy. That kind of feeling, you know. You may be an air sign yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like the Queen of Swords here is you as well. You might be very cerebral about it, and that's how you've overcome the heartbreak, because you've got the Three of Swords reversed here. You've gone into your head a bit as well. You've kind of become very rational about it. That's how you've coped. That's how you've done it. That's how you've managed to do this Seven of Swords energy. It may have also impacted you financially as well. You may have had some sort of financial loss. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I'm just feeling like some of these cards, a few others that are on the bottom of the deck, you know, maybe being with this person or having a relationship with this person would have meant that your finances would have been better, or you would have had stability of some kind. So maybe they were, you know, somebody who was a good catch in terms of marriage, or not that you get married for money, but, like, you know, it would have been there as well, you know, as well as your connection with this person, because you've got the Queen of Cups, you've got love for them, so it isn't like about the material, you know. And they just couldn't accept it, the reversed. Maybe this older parent figure knew about you, because they're sort of almost shedding light on you in a way, the position of the cards. You know, you're kind of upright and they're almost like shedding light on you. And then your person is like reversed next to it too. That's the first three cards, the configuration of them. And that's like the feeling I'm getting, the energy I'm getting from them. You have potential there, and this person knew it, this family person knew it, whoever this was, this family member of theirs. And they were like, oh, no, 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 oh, no. You know, that's the energy I'm getting. This person's like, oh, no, no, no. You know, this parent figure, family member, father, whatever it is, father, mother, whoever it is. Because, you know, maybe they were getting distracted by you or something, or, you know. And that's for those of you who know the person. And for those of you who didn't know the person until now, this is why they were kept away from life and people in general. Unless they did things with people and did job opportunities and study opportunities in the way that the family wanted them to. They've been in a very sheltered, very controlled kind of family background, and that's why they've only really been released, I suppose. You know, they might have found a way to you eventually, and that's why you didn't meet sooner, because they were sort of kept back for a while. For those of you who do know the person, you know, you've lost out financially, I feel, as well, stability-wise. And those of you who didn't know the person, I guess, you know, you could have done. But this feels very specific as well for those of you who already know them, and maybe you're prevented from being with them or being around them. Maybe this person has now started to, you know, come into your life more, maybe talk to you, or maybe, you know, and you're thinking, why didn't this happen sooner? Where have you been, you know? Let's see, let's look into the present and future energies. What are the present and future energies of this connection, please, Spirit? 9 of Cups. Oh, that's a really good card, that is. This is drawing me. Also, oh, okay. 9 of Cups is your wish card. I also saw the Death card reverse lands on the 2 of Wands as well, so you've got potential with this person now. There's potential there. 9 of Cups. You've got the Empress reversed, which is interesting. I need to clarify that one. Because ordinarily that should be upright. I think that you were the Empress or something. But it could just be that maybe they've escaped the mother or something. You know, or somebody, a strong female figure may have let them go, or they may have split up with a wife or a strong maternal person in the life. You know, maybe the mother's let them go and stopped trying to control them. Maybe the mother's passed, I don't know. You've got the Ace of Cups upright, which is love as well, which is gorgeous. And then you've got the 4 of Swords, which is things springing into action in a way. You know, the time of rest and reflection and taking time out is over. So this person's come out of isolation, they've come out of hiding. It's like they've overturned the Empress, but I need to know what this Empress is. Why the Empress reverse, please, Spirit? Why the Empress reverse, please, Spirit? They're talking to me at the minute, aren't they? Empress reversed. Who's the Empress reversed? Yeah, at the end of a cycle, they close something out. Got the World upright. Whoever this Empress is, or whoever this Empress represented in their life, could have been a wife that the family forced them to marry if they're a man. Could also be a husband, you know, take it as it resonates. It could be an Empress or an Emperor. It could be a mother who's passed, who was in control, you know. Could be a father who's passed, who's in control. This Empress is now reversed, and it's had an impact on this person. The cycle's closed out. They've managed to free themselves. In the present energy, that's why they've been able to come towards you, because this Empress has been reversed. Somebody's been broken up with. It might have been a divorce or split up. Or the Empress has passed or something like that, and the 3 of them now. And it's an ending. There's an ending. There's a completion of a cycle. Tell me more about that World card, please, Spirit. World and the Empress reversed. The Tower reversed. Yeah, this person's avoided something. I don't know if they were ever pregnant with this Empress, or maybe they avoided having a child with them or something like that. The Tower's reversed there. Sometimes the Tower with the Empress can be a pregnancy, but when it's reversed, it makes you think, like, you know, did they avoid having children with them and get out more easily? I don't know. But they definitely averted some sort of disaster there with the reversed Tower. Present and future energies, please, Spirit, for this connection. For the person inquiring and this person. Present and future energies, please. For the person inquiring and the person. Present and future energies. I'm seeing the Star card, which is healing. It's a lot of cards, that's Spirit. It's giving me a ton of cards. Present and future energies, please, Spirit. Seeing the Sun card. Being very talkative. What's next for this person? Oh, right, okay. Well, let me see. What's next for this person and their person, please? What's next for these two people? Oh, man. Being very quiet. What's next for the Quilt, which is you and this person? Getting the Ace of Wands, that's a good card. I might get another deck out, you know. I'm going to take the Morgan Greer. Ace of Swords. I just seen the Ace of Swords as I was shuffling. I got an energy from it, which was basically, it's up to you. You're a little bit confused at the minute. You seem to be in a state of mind where you're not sure what you want and what you want to do. You might think that you want this person, but you're a bit uncertain. And so I think with the present and future energies, until you can be sure of what you want. Yeah, let's see what comes then. The spirit world are kind of saying, you know, you're a little bit uncertain yourself. Do this one, get a bit more. I need a bit more information before I do the next pile. 25 minutes. Yeah, the other one's go that way. Okay. What does pile 2? Pile 1. Pile 1 needs to know, please, bit. Future energies for this person, please. They gave me the Ace of Swords, and it was like, you know, it was almost as if you have to be clear on what you want. You might be feeling a little bit hesitant or uncertain. They're saying to you that, you know, you can go forward confidently. You're not surrounded by the swords. There's actually a gap in front of you. The Eight of Swords card is a woman who's blindfolded with ropes around her. She's got swords either side of her, but she doesn't know that there's no swords in front of her and she can walk forward freely. So you might be feeling a little bit trapped still, a little bit psychologically stuck in a way that you don't need to be. So consider recognising that you can move forward with this and you do have choices and you're not as stuck as you think you are. There we go. This wants to go up, right? You're moving towards a better scenario, Six of Swords. You're moving forward. This feels really positive for you and this person. I think if this person's come back into your life, or come into your life for the first time after being, you know, a little bit stuck themselves, this is going to work out really well for you. You can trust them as well. They're not impulsive. They're a Knight of Pentacles reversed. He's very solid. He's a bit slow moving, but he's very solid. Knight of Wands is, he's reversed, you know, so this person isn't impulsive. They're not a player. As I say, you know, you had this Ace of Swords before. You know, it's all down to you, really, how much you want to trust the situation and move forward. But they're kind of saying that you can trust it and you can trust them, you know. Just see what we've got here. King of Rods. Yeah, this person's a King of Wands. I kept seeing that before. This person might be in business or have a creative business or just be very creative, very sensual, very, very strong. Might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is very shrewd and very good at business. They're very, but in a kind of fiery, creative way, in the one sort of way. You know, he's very passionate, very driven. And that's a side to him that he's got, even if he wasn't able to express it fully with his background that he's got, you know. He's holding the one there, which, you know, work it out like. Passionate, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to be family friendly. But, you know, he's potent, shall we say. Yeah. This is his energy, this is that person. So don't worry about them being a knight. Knight reversed, or, you know, Knight of Wands was reversed, he's actually a king. So you've got yourself a king, you've got yourself a strong person. And as I say, when I'm saying he or she, you know, take it as it resonates, it could be a woman, you know. But that's what I'm sort of saying. It feels very positive between you and this person, but you have to get yourself unstuck as well, because you've been stuck in your head, I think, over it. And, yeah, you're a little bit disappointed, aren't you? But I think this person's going to come through for you. There may even be commitments as well. In fact, to confirm, I've got the Hierophant underneath. You might end up marrying this person. For some of you, might be a commitment there. The Devil can be commitment as well as being toxic. It depends on how it feels and when he comes through, you know. With the Hierophant next to him, I'm just like, yeah, you know, could well be commitment. Because this person hasn't come forward before, the Knight of Cups, you've been disappointed by this person in the past. They haven't come forward with an offer. It kind of goes with the Page of Pentacles reversed as well. So they haven't offered you their cup in the past and you're feeling a little bit like disappointed, like, oh well, you know. But there's two cups behind you. This is you two, I think. So even though there's been disappointments in the past, maybe in a third-party situation or another person in the mix, which may well have been this parent figure or somebody else. There's two cups there. You know, you've got this ahead of you. So it's just going to be the two of you going forward. So I actually think there's good vibes for this spread, pile one. I think you and your person are going to connect a lot more now as you go forward. and you can trust them. They're a king rather than a knight. So that's the reason why you never met them. They were overprotected and sheltered, and or it never worked out before. Maybe they rejected you for somebody that the family prefers, which feels like a very, that's for those of you who know the person. But now it feels like you can move forward together. That's what it feels like. You've just got to be sure in yourself. You've got to be clear in yourself of what you want and not give in to feeling stuck or frightened yourself. You've got to have the courage to go forward. The Ace of Swords is more like courage, really. The sort of saying, yeah, you can go forward, you can trust this person. Obviously make your own decisions, up to you, you know. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what the cards tell me. You know, but you decide what you want to do. The Ace of Swords, the saying, you're not as stuck as you think, you know, you can move forward. This situation looks like it'll work out if you do. Looking at these cards, you know, it looks positive for you. So I hope that helped pile 1. I'm going to move on to pile 2 now, because it's the school night, and well, I'm in work tomorrow. Well, I was going to do like an oracle reading, but I might just move on to the tarot for the next one, because I've been here half an hour. I go on me. I try and do quick ones, right? It doesn't work. I need like to be nudged, you know. I'll go on to pile 2 now. Well, thank you for watching, and let me know what you thought in the comments below if it resonated with you. And, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, do the usual. And I hope to see you on my next video, which is hopefully a bit more frequent again now as well. I'll do a few more. And if you can make it to any of my events in North Wales, then by all means do so. You know, I'd love to see you there. I'm fully booked at the Miners, but like, there'll be another one hopefully in the future. This is my second one with them. And then I've got Grick on Sunday, which there might still be tickets for, but have a look. And I've also got, as I say, 18th of May, Love and Light by Sonia in Landwood now. I'm doing a reading day there as well, which I'm really looking forward to. And I went to see her today, it was lovely. The shop's gorgeous. She's got like all sorts in there. I bought a mug. It's sort of like it changes with the hot water and you have like your little message. It says wonderful things are ahead, which I think they are. Definitely think so. So yeah, see you in my next reading, pile 1. Thank you. Right, pile 2. Let's be having you. Why didn't you meet your person sooner? Is what happened. I'm just gonna put the Morgan Greer deck away. Those of you who picked this one, just the Jasper, red Jasper, I believe. I'm going to use the Biddy Tarot for this one. And I brought in the Morgan Greer before, because it needs a bit of extra help with the other one. Bit of clarification. I'm seeing the Lover's card here. I don't know why. We shall see. So why didn't you meet your person sooner is what we're asking pile 2. Let's give these a good shuffle from the last one. Don't want to go that way. Okay, pile 2. Why didn't you meet your person sooner? Oh yeah, oh, I knew it. Oh, it's the devil. I had the Lovers before and I've got the devil. Okay, Knight of Cups reverse. You both had chains and addictions that you needed to get over. That's the reason. They just give me that very, very clearly. You both in a toxic energy. You both had things about you that you needed to work through and get over. This is both you and them. With the devil card, you know, the two of you. And you might have been separate, as I say, if you didn't meet. This is why the two of you had chains and addictions and issues to work through. That's why you didn't meet until now. That's why you haven't met until now, or you haven't come together until now, or you haven't started to potentially come together until now. This is why. You both got personalities that might be, you might have addictions or problems, you know, like substance addictions or something like that. You know, it might be drink, it might be drugs, it might be food, it might be, you know, it feels more like that actually. It does feel like like substance stuff, you know, it feels more like substances. Sometimes you can work too hard, sometimes you can be a workaholic, and you know, but there were addictions and problems there for you. You both had like toxicity or darkness in yourselves to work through. And you've got the Knight of Cups reversed as well, which is, you know, the cup of love not being offered basically by either of you to each other. So this is the reason why you didn't meet before, or you haven't connected yet, or your connection hasn't materialised yet. Is because of this. Might be on the path to materialising now, but it wasn't before because of this. You both had serious issues, that's basically what I'm getting, you know, like, and I'm not just talking sort of like normal fallibility in human beings, you know, like forgetting to buy the milk or whatever, you know. I'm talking about like you had serious like toxic traits too. The two of you did separately. You had toxic traits that were getting in your way. Maybe one of you was drinking too much. Maybe the other one had a substance abuse problem or something like that, you know, or had a bit of a life of crime or something, you know, that kind of thing, you know, like maybe, you know, you can imagine like, you know, a woman who maybe drinks too much and a guy who'd ride around in cars, joy rides as a teenager, that kind of thing. I'm not saying criminal, but like, you know, there might have been that, but there was some, I'm trying to pick up on that kind of thing that I mean. It's a little bit more than just human fallibility, but I'm not saying you're criminals or anything. But, you know, just like stuff that could really get in the way of a relationship. You know, you both had very unhealthy habits. Habits, yeah, that's it. Unhealthy habits is what I'm saying. And that would have got in the way of things. Like, it wasn't minor, you know, what you're dealing with. Yeah. You may never have had children either, you may not have had children, or if you'd have had children, it wouldn't be with each other, you know, like that kind of thing, as well. Because there's a lot of people who've got toxic habits who do have children, you know, so, you know, I mean, I've not had any, but like, I'm not, like, I haven't got that much in the way of toxicity, really. Not too much, anyway, I don't think. You know, but like, so it can go either way, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you're both toxic AF, basically. You know, that's what, you know, you might experience like partying and stuff, you know, that kind of thing, you know, too much of that, you know, excess. Yeah, that's, I hope that makes sense to you, what I'm saying, you know, I mean, you know, you get what I mean. Tell me more, Spirit, why didn't they meet each other sooner? What's all this toxicity about? What do we do? What do you want to tell them? All right, yeah. The King of Pentacles and Justice. One of you's had trouble with the law. One of you's has had trouble with the law, the Justice card, right? These feel like two separate cards, right? The King of Pentacles, this feels like your energy, actually. This King of Pentacles feels like you. You may be very financially stable, but like still had toxic traits, you know. But your finances were always okay. You could always keep yourself on a straight and narrow. So like, even if like, you know, I don't know, you had like, you know, some sort of substance abuse problem or just bad habits or something like that, you know. You always kept up, like, kind of on the surface of things, and your life seems together. You were able to keep yourself together, you know. You know, I read, like, you know, years ago, like in the 90s and the 2000s, and that it was a common thing for people who were like, you know, high level executives and everything to be like, you know, on drugs and things in the toilet, and you know, you read about it, you know. That went on in some places years ago, you know. That kind of, you had a veneer of respectability. You managed to kind of like keep yourself on the right side of the law, I suppose, in terms of whatever toxic traits they were, you know. And I think, I mean, pile 2 is like my rehab pile, isn't it? I'm only telling you what I'm saying, I'm not like, you know, but you managed to sort of like keep yourself on the straight and narrow, keep your finances organised, everything, even as you were maybe, you know, drinking too much or maybe taking coke at the weekend or something, you know, that kind of thing, you know. You know, yeah. I mean Coca-Cola, obviously. You know, that kind of thing, right? But the other person, I think, is that's running with the law. This is the Justice. So you're kind of over here looking at them, and they're kind of dealing with this over here. You know, and even if on the spiritual level, if you haven't met them yet, you know, on the spiritual level, you probably know they were out there somewhere doing that. Is that you might have some idea. You know, but even if whether you knew them or not, they were dealing with legal issues. So they didn't manage to keep it together in the way that you did. You were able to keep your finances in order and everything organised. But they maybe had legal issues. They found the wrong side of the law. Maybe even have a criminal conviction or something. This is proper like my rehab pile. You lot, I tell you, I don't even know what you've been doing. You know, I'm seeing jail and everything. You know, like with this person. Say nothing, you know. I'm just reading them. you know. Yeah, my God. So, like, you know, this is the other person who doesn't feel like you, it feels like the other person. I mean, obviously, if it's reversed and you're the one who, like, ended up with criminal convictions or went to jail or something, then it's you, you know, but, like, you're the one and the other person's this person. But one of you's this person and one of you's this person, you know. So, yeah, you've got some problems about, basically, that's why you haven't met. I mean, I think if the two of you had met, can you imagine? I'm seeing the lovers card though, so it feels like maybe this is a romantic relationship. As I say, you know, I said at the beginning, you know, these can be platonic relationships as well. But for you, it feels like the lovers. You have to want me to give you the lovers, yeah. Keep seeing the lovers. You're in this energy now. So you've gone from being in the present, right, into the future. You seem to have moved into this energy, or the spirit world is trying to get you into this energy. So they've got you from this, which is basically two human beings getting changed up by the devil, with all the toxic traits and everything that they've got. So sort of resembling almost like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden with the angel above them, you know, where they're not chained up and stuff. That's a bit more healthy. That's a lot more healthy. So you've gone from this to this. Your spirit guides are moving you in that direction as well. You've had a lot of help from spirit, a lot of guidance. You know, you're never alone, by the way. You know, you're going through troubles and that, and when you're going through dark patches and when, you know, you might have some issues as a human being. We've all been there, by the way. You know, I'm aware from, you know, stuff about reincarnation, things about reincarnation, that we've all been quite negative people or toxic people at some point in history, you know. I mean, I know that I was a pain in the backside up until about 2,000 years ago because I'm aware of, like, certain lifetimes before that, you know. And then I began to, like, calm down a bit, you know. And I think we're all in that journey. I think some of us are just further ahead than others, maybe, you know. But, like, that's where you're moving from too. But your spirit guides are all around you. You've got, like, so much guidance around you. You're getting a lot of help, you know, from the spirit world, which is drawing you to this. So it's like they've been trying to push you in the right direction. So as souls, as spirits, as energies, you're evolving. And they're trying to help you, to support, and you've got a lot of support in spirit. It's almost like you've got rehab workers in spirit, you know, like that kind of thing, you know. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what the toxic traits are, but, like, whatever it is, you're getting a lot of support with it. And they're moving you towards this. They put a lot of effort into moving you towards this, actually. They've managed to do it. They've succeeded in pushing you towards the present time. The devil's just popped out again from the Morgan Greer. And again, it's the commitment energy I'm getting from that again, the ability to commit. Maybe you both have problems committing or staying, you know, staying on the straight and narrow path, but, like, in a way where you didn't stray off it and veer off somewhere else, you know, go on a detour. You know, maybe you've both been a bit flighty or a bit, like, sort of unable to focus or fix yourself in one direction, you know, on a path. And maybe you've been quite chaotic, you know, in your past. And people who've got problems not very often are, you know. You know, you've been a bit, like, sort of unable to commit to something or feeling a bit ungrounded, not sure what your belief system is, what you think, what you feel, being a bit floaty, a bit unsure. You know, you've just been kind of going through life like a ping pong ball almost, you know. And so the devil is kind of, like, almost like saying there's stability coming in now. There's commitment in a good way, commitment to a path, commitment to a way of life. You know, you're more solid and grounded. And it isn't just a veneer, which is what this King of Pentacles was for you, you know. It's of one of you. It's going to be genuine, authentic groundedness rather than, like, just a kind of an act while you figure out what, you know, what this world means or what your life is. You may have had a bit of an existential sort of, like, an existential confusion or, you know, uncertainty. And that's caused you to be a bit chaotic in your life and maybe turn to substances or bad habits, you know, bad ways of being, bad lifestyle choices, you know. You went to bad lifestyle choices, that's what's kept you apart, that's what's meant that you couldn't be together, or that you haven't met before, or, you know, that's the reason for it, that you've been kept apart until now. Now it feels like your spirit guides have got you both into a good place where, or a good enough place where you might be able to have a successful connection with each other. So you might have a successful relationship, you might have a successful business partnership or family relationship, you know, whatever resonates with you, whatever this is about. So following the Lover's card, please, Spirit, what do they need to know, pal two? What do pal two need to know? What do they need to know, please? Gone quiet now. I think once we used to get the Morgan Greer again. Did this before, the Future energies. Oh yeah, hang on. Death card. A complete transformation of what went before, a complete ending, complete change, complete transformation of what went before. Interesting. Let me just see. Clarify the death card, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Page of Swords. Page of Wands, new beginning. Yeah, it's a new beginning. I was wondering if like it was over between you. I'm thinking nah, because they've only just like started, you know. I got the Page of Wands. So yeah, again, you're just about managing, you know, to get away with things. You're just about managing to sort of cope. And, you know, but you've managed to get, this, by the skin of your teeth, you've started to, like, move into this lover's energy away from the devil energy. So you got the Page of Wands, which is a new beginning that you're going into. And it's a new beginning. It's only a page, so it's a tentative new beginning. It's a very sort of new start in your life, you know. But you know, there's stability there for you as well. So I'm just gonna like get a bit more on that. More on the Page of Wands, please, Spirit. Options on the Seven of Cups. Hang on, let's get some more. Future energy, please, Spirit. Page of Wands, future energy. These ones come out here. That's a really good card. Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. You're going to move forward together. Which card's Two of Wands? So you and this person are now going to move forward in a very sensitive way, but in a way that really connects the two of you. So you, if you didn't meet before or you haven't been able to connect before, you're going to be able to do it now again. And it's going to be a very sensitive thing. It's a new beginning, right? And you've been moved into this lover's energy, you know, from the devil. So you know, the two of you are more mature and more in control of yourselves, I think, now as well. Because we've been maybe 10, 20 years or something, you know. And you're moving into this lovely energy where you'll be going forward together and you get what you want, so you're going to get your wish. Let me see. Okay. So more Spirit. Future energies for this person, please, Spirit. Future energies for these two people. Future energies, thank you. Four of Wands. You won't have a house with this person. You won't have a home with them, I feel. You might not move in, or you might not live with them in some sort of way. Four of Wands reverse, please, Spirit. What's that about? I don't know. It could be that, you know, maybe you're not ready for that yet. So your situation, if it's a love relationship, you're not ready to live together yet in this lifetime, but you might do in the future. So your souls are just starting to connect with each other. You're getting over the toxicity. So in this lifetime, you might not end up living together or married to them or anything like that. Because they're wanting to keep you stable financially as well, the two of you. I think if the two of you were to live together now, or join your finances and resources in that way, or just by becoming flatmates or something, it wouldn't work out. You need this. The spirit world are trying to get you this, the Ace of Pentacles. They're trying to get you your money and your finances and your stability in order. And I think that for the person who was the King of Pentacles, you might lose that if you live with the other person. I think it's too soon for you. So you might not live with them. It's to avoid this heartbreak right at the Three of Swords. You want to avoid that. You might hurt each other if you live together now, if you get too close, you know. That's what it feels like to me. So you might not be ready yet. But what you are doing is cultivating a lot of nostalgia, a lot of nice memories with each other. There's no more disasters with this person either. I feel as if things are going to improve from now on. If you've had a lot of conflict with this person, or, you know, before you come to this reading, you've had some conflict with them, that's all going to clear. Going forward is going to be less dramatic. You're not going to have as much heartbreak anymore. You're over the heartbreak, I just heard them say. So if this person's hurt you, You're over the heartbreak, you're getting past it. You're moving into a better place with the person, but your focus is going to be on your financial stability. It's on stability as your focus. Financial, domestic, whatever it is, work stability, professional stability. Your focus going forward is going to be on stability for the two of you. The two of you need to find your stability individually, is what we're saying here. But you will get your wish card though. I think you'll get to, like, you know, date them or be friends with them or have them in your life. But it'll be in a way where you're both individually establishing your stability, so you're moving forward again to the next stage. But you will have them in your life in the way that you want. The 9 of Cups is your wish card. You get what you want, whatever it is. Your swords, right, okay. I keep seeing the 6 of Cups, and I feel as though you're making memories now. So in the future, you'll have this nostalgic connection. Normally, this is for people you've known in the past. And I feel as though, as you're doing the work on this relationship and this connection, you'll eventually be able to look back on it like this. You're creating this right now, the 6 of Cups. You're creating 6 of Cups energy with this person, which is a genuine love and friendship or connection or relationship, which has got, you're making memories with them, you're making connection with them, you're establishing that. So in years to come and in lifetimes to come, you'll have this with them. You just start, and I feel like you're just kind of connecting with each other. And you both had stuff to work out in the meantime. It will eventually lead to marriage, the Hierophant. I think you're destined to marry this person in a future lifetime. Now that applies if it's a love relationship now where you feel romantic feelings for them. I think in this lifetime you probably just date them. I don't think you're going to necessarily work together, but you're going to grow and learn with each other as a result. Even if it's a friendship or something, it could be that it ends up like that next time, you know. But I'm seeing the Hierophant in your future. For those of you who know you're romantically connected with this person or interested in them and just hasn't manifested yet, you will marry them in the future, in a future life. It's going to lead to that ultimately. Your souls are going to get married one day. But I don't think it's going to be this lifetime. I think it's going to be a future one. I think you've still got work to do with each other and on yourselves. Well, work on yourselves. You know, you're still moving through that energy. You've moved away from the toxic traits. You've gone from the Devil to the Lovers, but you've still got some time to go. So maybe in a future lifetime, maybe in your next one or the one after or something like that. Future ones, you know. Could be as far as 3 or 4 in the future, but you will eventually marry them. And the Magician, manifestation. You know, so I think this relationship has got great potential, but in a future lifetime, not this one. So you'll be able to date them and have them in your life as you want them, because that's part of your path towards each other. But you'll end up marrying them and being with them. This is the goal. Basically, this is why you haven't met, and why you've met now, is because this is the goal. That's why you've got the spirit world around you with the Lovers and everything. This is ultimately what your 2 souls are going to do. But it's going to be in a future lifetime, not this one. You're still going on the journey. You're still establishing your connection. You're still doing the groundwork with yourselves and with each other. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to do it with yourselves first and then with each other. You know. But this is the ultimate goal for you two. The spirit will want to see you together, or God wants to see you together. Ultimately. But at the moment, you're still, you know. Let's get you another card. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for pile 2, please? Tell me more. Okay, no. You're going to be cultivating things as well. You're going to be cultivating a lot of groundwork, I just heard them say. You're going to be cultivating a lot of groundwork, 7 of Pentacles. This is you in the garden establishing things. You've got quite a strong energy now. You're starting to get really good at planting things, planting seeds and watching them grow. So you're going to do a lot of sowing right now. You're going to sow some really good seeds that are going to get reaped later on. You're doing a lot of groundwork right now. And you're planting seeds that are going to reap a really nice harvest in the future. So your soul's actually on a really positive path. You've got a lot of Pentacles with you. You have the King of Pentacles as well if it's you. Maybe you got yourself stuck in third-party situations in the past, so this is a romantic relationship. You're not allowing outside interferences as well, so whether it's a friendship or a relationship, third-party interferences are a thing of the past. You're not going to do that anymore. Whether it was you, maybe has a tendency to cheat, that could be a toxic trait, you know. You're not going to do that anymore. Or you're not going to entertain that anymore if it wasn't you that cheated, maybe the other person did or something like that, you know. You're not going to entertain third-party interferences anymore, no matter what kind of relationship this is that you've got. And you're planting really good seeds right now, which you're going to reap a really good harvest for you. You're sowing really well, you're making good decisions. And the Wheel of Fortune is fate. You trust in the universe, you trust in God, you trust in what's there for you. You trust in the future. You're surrendering more. I think in the past maybe you tried to control things or something, or maybe you were, that could be another toxic trait, maybe you're a control freak. You know, you're trusting more now, you're surrendering. You're starting to connect more with your spirituality, you're starting to see that there's more to life and the universe than meets the eye. You're starting to get that idea. You start to get that connection about yourself, about the universe. You're starting to let go of it and surrender. You're starting to open up to spirituality and realise that there's more. And this is your energy kind of opening up and surrendering and letting go and allowing things to unfold. And I think this is why the spirit will be able to make so much progress with you, both you and that person, is because you become more open to it now and you're making good decisions. Your soul's starting to evolve and grow, and you're no longer entertaining third-party interferences or being a third party yourself. You know, as I say, you may be somebody who cheats or has been cheated on or cheated with, you know, that kind of thing, if it's a romantic relationship. Or just allow people to interfere or outside influences to get to you. But you know, you're focused on you, you're focused on your harvest, on your goals, on your harvest. You're focused on your growing, on your seed planting, and you're ignoring these. You're leaving them behind. And you trust in this, you trust in the source, you trust in spirit. So that's a really good reading, part. So you're moving in the right direction. But yeah, you've had a bit of a journey to go on, you and this person separately, individually, as well as, like, you know, before you can come together, you've still got, like, you know, you've got this journey to go on. But in a future lifetime now, I think you'll come together a lot closer. Yeah, in the past you've been indecisive, you've been a Queen of Wands and indecisive, you've been quite fiery and quite feisty as well. But you're coming out of that energy now. You're not as indecisive anymore, you're moving forward. So I hope that helped pile 2. I'll move on to pile 3 now. And I hope it helps. Like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, do the usual. Let me know if this resonated with you, if it made sense to you or not. And I hope to see you on my next reading. And if you're in North Wales, I'm doing some events. So I'm at Crick on Sunday, Tanya Lodge, on the 28th. So there's still some tickets available for that, so have a little look. I'm fully booked at the Miners on Thursday night on the 25th. But I do those events, you know, I'll be doing those hopefully quite regularly. This is my second one now, my second time there. And Grick's also my second one on Sunday. And then I'll be at Love and Light by Sonia in Llandudno on Western Street on the 18th of May. So I'll be a guest reader for the day, so that's going to be really cool. And as I said to Pal, when I went to see her today, and it was lovely. She's got a brilliant little shop there. Loads of really nice things. And I bought this mug, because I really like what was on it. See, wonderful times ahead. I thought that was really nice. So yeah, I hope to see you at one of my events soon, or in my next video, or both, you know. So let me know what you thought, and hope to see you in my next video. And as I say, you know, at an event if you can make it. Thanks for watching part 2. I hope it helps. See you soon. Part 3. I think this is Citrine. What am I feeling? Last West Door, no, I got them from. Dropped it. I got these crystals from Dawn Glacier on Facebook. Well, I know it anyway, in life as well. I know it in real life as well. Yeah, I think it's Citrine. Anyway, part 3. Why did you meet this person that you're asking about? Or why didn't you meet them? Why did you meet them? See, I'm starting to, like, fall asleep now. I've done 2 readings already and I'm starting to, like. So, why didn't you meet this person until now? Why didn't you meet them before? What was blocking you? What was in the way? What was going on? I'm going to do the Morgan Greer deck for this one. I've been using the Biddy Tarot. I've been using that one for the other 2. And I think the Biddy Tarot needs a rest, so I'm going to use the Morgan Greer deck. Okay. So, for part 3, why didn't you meet this person sooner? I think these are for you. That needs to go that way. I think this person was holding back. Now this could be a friendship or a relationship. You know, take what resonates as we go. Why didn't part 3 meet this person sooner, please, Spirit? This person was very withdrawn, very insular. It could be their personality, you know. They were very reluctant to enter into a connection or a partnership with you or really with anybody else. I think they could see you there, or they knew that you were there. If you've never met them before, on the spiritual level, they've probably known that you were there or incarnate on the earth at the moment. You seem to be closed off from people. The Page of Pentacles, but they don't seem to be wanting to make an offer. Another way of reading it is that maybe they made an offer to you and you rejected it. That could resonate for some of you. But I just feel like this person's kind of holding on to his pentacle a bit as well. That was the energy I got from him. The Ace of Cups reverse is not walking away. Is this person a stalker or something? Let's see. Try again, that's all. You were single almost. I'll put these out as well. Tell me more, Spirit, what's this about? What's this page of Pentacles, please? Why didn't Pile 3's person, why didn't Pile 3 meet the person before? You might be in a relationship, another relationship. And they were holding back because they were very quiet and very insular. They were very sort of like, anyway, as a person, they're quite sort of closed off emotionally. Or they're not very expressive emotionally. They're not particularly forthcoming with their emotions. But it looks like they may have been in another relationship and they were juggling you. Or they would have juggled you. So they were holding on to what they had because, and you were kind of, you were the single person. I put the Nine of Pentacles for you. And they were trying not to cause a problem. I think they were involved with somebody else. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is you kind of on your own. But they were trying to avoid a problem with this person here. They were trying to avoid juggling. So I have a feeling that the reason that you didn't meet your person until now, or things haven't materialised before, is because you're with somebody else. And that's what it is. And they were kind of holding on to themselves, you know. They couldn't make the offer, so they were holding on to the Pentacle because they couldn't go forward with you with the Two of Wands. So I was getting almost like a Four of Pentacles energy with that card. I was thinking I had to double check it because they were kind of like this, you know. I felt as if they were gripping the Pentacle very, very strongly. And that's the feeling I'm getting, like they weren't able to go forward with you with this Two. The Two of Wands was like two people moving forward together. I always got the energy from that. And they weren't able to. I think they were afraid that they would have wanted to as well. So even if you haven't met this person yet, or if you hadn't met them until now, their soul knew who you were. And they knew that if they met you while they were with this person, they would have been drawn to you as well. And it was, of course, a third party situation. You know, because they wouldn't have walked away from it. And they wouldn't have been able to walk away from you either. And they haven't walked away from the previous person. That Ace of Cups means that, like, to me, from this reading anyway, they didn't walk away from the previous person. So if they'd broken up with that person, you might have met sooner, but you couldn't because you were with them, and it would have created a third party in the past. This is you, available. You would have been available, but they weren't. And they were trying to avoid this Tower move with the Two of Cups with the person that they were, because they would have been juggling you. Now, I don't know what the situation is now, whether they've broken up with someone or they're single or they're available or what, I don't know. They might still be in that connection, I'm not sure. But that's the reason. Tell me more, Spirit. So even if you haven't known them before, even if you've only just met them, as I say, their soul knew you. And they were not meeting you, they weren't going to meet you because they would have been drawn to you while they were still connected to somebody else. And it would have caused a problem. And they didn't want to be in a third party with you. Because they needed to be drawn to you. Anyway, Spirit, what's the current and future energies of this connection? don't think you can have a very loving relationship with this person. They don't feel very emotional. They feel very closed off. So even though this person was with someone else in the past, and they might still be, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a very loving, warm energy. It feels very materially stable, you know. So if they were to marry you or be with you, you might have the Ten of Pentacles, but you wouldn't have the Ten of Cups. The emotion wouldn't be there. And it isn't because they don't love you. They're drawn to you, obviously, but it's because they're just not like that as a person. They're quite cold emotionally, so it might not be what you want anyway. And if this is not a love relationship, if it's a platonic relationship, which doesn't look like from the cards, but if it's a platonic one, they weren't able to give you the same attention as this person. It was like a timing thing. And it wouldn't be a very emotional connection. It would be more of a business connection rather than a friendship, an emotional connection. But this pile feels like a romantic connection because of the Two of Cups and the fact that it's like clear third party energy, you know, where they couldn't get involved with you because you're with someone else. If the friendship aspect resonates with you, by all means take it, but it feels predominantly to do with a love relationship, this one, where they're with someone else. And you weren't able to meet them because of that relationship had to take place. It would have been disturbed by you because they would have been drawn to you, and they'd be like, oh, you know, and it could have created a situation. You'll feel like you have to work at it all the time with them. Pentacles again. Or they might be a workaholic, you know. You feel quite defensive. You'll never feel like the wife. You'll never feel like the Queen of Pentacles in their life. And they'll be very disinterested and withdrawn. They won't be sort of wanting to... The Page of Swords is a very curious person. Reversed, it's like this person just isn't wanting to... I don't think they're very capable of deep feeling. I think you'd be quite lonely in a connection with them. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about the future energies of this connection. Future energies of this connection, please, Spirit. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands. Very sexual connection. I think you've got a lot of passion there. You probably have great sex with them. But I don't think there's much emotion there. It's a bit odd. I've got the Three of Swords reversed, so I think you'll probably come to that realisation if you get over it. I don't think there's much of a connection to be had from the emotional level, if you imagine. I think it'll make you happy. Now you've got the Lovers card reversed, you've got the the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Lovers card reversed is like, you know, I don't think it's going to be on the table really in terms of a romantic connection, even though that it feels like it had the potential to be. It's very sexual connection, they're capable of that, but not so much the emotional. The Nine of Wands reversed is like, you know, you're not going to be feeling oppressed anymore. It'll feel like this person will just be like not on your side or stabbing you in the back or something. Almost feels like this person just isn't able to connect emotionally with anybody, you know. Your Three of Swords reversed, you'll come to that realisation, as I say, you won't be as heartbroken about it anymore going into the future. And you'll have a decision to make, you know, whether you actually want to pursue this or not. I'm going to get that one out as well. There we go. Tell me more, Spirit. Future energies for this connection. Four of Wands and the Empress. You can achieve this. They want me to say that you can have this. The Empress and the Four of Wands. This is something that you can have, right? But it's not necessarily with this person. Okay, so you might be sort of thinking, oh, they're the only person that you can have this with. And this means that, for me, for this reading, they're trying to say that you can have this. This is what you want. You want to be a wife and mother. You want to be, if you're a woman. If you're a man, you want to be an emperor and have a home. You want to be a husband and father. But I'm getting the Empress here, which is feminine energy. You want to be the Empress. You want to be someone's wife, someone's mother. You want to be the wife, person's mother. You want to be a wife and mother or a husband and father. This is what you want. You want the marriage. You want the home. You can have that. Don't give up on wanting that. Don't settle for somebody who's not going to love you the way you deserve, basically, because it feels as though, you know, they might make you the wife, you might become the Queen of Pentacles, but you'll be a reverse Queen of Pentacles. You won't really feel like the wife, you won't feel very good. And it's all feminine energy. It's like I'm talking to a feminine dealing with a masculine right now. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. You won't feel like the wife, you should be upright as the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's very much like the Empress. You know, she's connected with her. She's like her, like the wife card, you know. Or the main woman card, the first lady, the first woman, you know. Yeah, you do deserve this, and I don't think you're going to get it with this person. So don't settle for this person thinking that they're the only one that you can get this with, because you won't. Because with this person, it's going to be like this, I think, looking at these cards. I don't think it's going to be a very good relationship for you. They're just saying what the cards are telling me. It's up to you what you do. You know, you've got your own free will. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Any more on this reading, please, Spirit? What would you like to tell part 3? Thank you. Yeah. I've got the Hierophant reverse, which is the reverse marriage card. I've got the Ace of Swords reverse, which is the reverse confusion card. So you're going to be out of confusion, out of being gaslighted, out of brain fog. Realise that this person probably isn't viable to marry. And you've got the Hangman, which is take your time to delay things. Take time out to figure out what you want to do. Embrace the delay, embrace the quiet time. You know, the Hangman is here, he's upright, and he's reversed. Take time out, you know. Embrace the fact that there's a delay to this, that things aren't moving forward very quickly. But it's almost like take the time out to decide what you want to do. Take a step back. Delay things. Delay committing to this person or anybody else. Wait it out because there's somebody else there for you who's better for you, who you can have the Empress energy and the Four of Wands with. This person, isn't it? They're saying wait a bit longer for that person. Wait a bit longer for the right person. Delay settling with anybody, yeah. Delay settling with someone, including this person. Wait it out. There's somebody else in the future for you. Have some patience, you know. The Hangman's all about delay and looking at things from a different perspective. And that's kind of saying, just wait. There's somebody in the future for you. Be patient, you know. The right person will come along. It doesn't feel like it's this person. Yeah. Your goal should be this. Your goal is this. Spirit worlds are asking you to refocus on this as a goal. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You want to have passion, you want to have stability, you want to have your financial abundance. This is what you need to be focusing on yourself as you go forward. Focus on you, focus on what you want. They're asking you to redirect your focus to these things. Because this person, I feel, has distracted you from these things. This is what you want in your life. Focus on this the same as you go forward. And that'll help you be patient while you wait for the right person to come into your life. While you wait to meet that right person that you're going to have that life with. They're saying, this is what's important to you, this is what you want. Focus on this. You've also got the Three of Wands. You might need to, you know, move forward with your life, move forward towards your goals, the things that make you happy and passionate. That's your Three of Wands. Some of you might even need to move abroad and move to a different place, but I'm not getting that really strongly. When you're getting that like 3 of you or something, like 2 or 3 of you, just a very small number of you that might be thinking of moving to a different country or a different place. For some of you, that's where you're going to find the happiness and those goals to be met, you know. But for most of you, it's just a case of moving forward with your goals and your dreams and your ambitions. Remembering who you are. Move forward yourself. I don't think this person's going to be able to give you what they want, what you want. I feel as though they're quite withdrawn emotionally. Yeah, they're saying to do that or you're going to have drama. You're going to have drama, 5 of Wands. If you don't do that, if you don't focus on you and move forward, there's likely to be drama. I don't think this person's going to be bringing much peace into your life, really. Anything else that pile 2 needs to know, pile 3 needs to know, please, Spirit? Thank you. Healing. Focus on your healing. Focus on you. Take care of yourself. Look after you. Focus on your healing. The saying. I think that you need to heal your heartbreak as well, because I think you're feeling a bit down about it. You know, but you'll get out of it when you realise this person could never love you the way you deserve anyway. They're kind of emotionally stunted or backward in some way, or like, you know, like really reserved emotionally. They're very cold, you know. And you're not the type of person. You deserve better than that, and you can have better than that. You just need to be patient and focus on you while you do it, as the Spirit would have said. But, you know, you'll heal your heart. Focus on your healing. You'll go through a period of healing as you realise that this person wasn't right for you anyway. Let me see. Yeah, you've got options. You've got options. Go out into the world. And some of you might have a King of Pentacles coming in for you as well. This is very specific for some of you. It might be an earth sign male or a man who's very well off or a man who's very financially stable and abundant. For some of you, this is going to be the person that comes in later on. Not all of you, it'll be somebody different, but like equally cool, equally great, you know. But for some of you, very specifically, it's going to be an earth sign male, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a man who's just very abundant and very well off and very wealthy and very stable. And if for some of you, this is the person that's coming in for you. For others, it's going to be a different type of king, but nevertheless, still a good king anyway, you know. But for some of you, this person's coming in. Just a few of you, not all of you. That's the identity of the person that's coming in for some of you, the same. High Priestess, follow your intuition, get in touch with your feminine side. You've got all the answers within, you know what the answer is, you're just not doing it yet. You know what the answer is. You know what to do. Trust yourself. Follow your intuition, connect with yourself, trust yourself as you go forward. Reconnect with your feminine self if you're a woman. I feel as though I am talking to women here who's asking about a man, mostly for this pile. If you're a man asking about a woman, take what resonates as well, obviously. You know, just switch it, reverse the energies. Because you have intuition as well, men have intuition. But they're asking those of you who are women to connect with your divine feminine, to connect with your intuitive side. And your divine masculine if you're a man, okay? Trust yourself, listen to your intuition more, that little voice within you. You've got more answers inside you than you think, basically, is what they're saying. Make a clear goal as well, make clear plans, set clear goals. Even as I'm saying, trust your intuition, don't make the path ahead too foggy for yourself. The moon's reversed. Set clear goals, 3 of Pentacles. Make clear goals for yourself. Be clear on what you want to achieve, what you want to do. Be very clear on your plan. Because then I think then the universe then can bring people in down the line. If you're clear on what you want, everybody else can then also connect with you. All the people who want the same thing as you, you know. So the moon's reversed, so they're saying, like, you know, don't step onto a foggy path. Create a clear, defined, goal-driven path for yourself. Be very clear on what you want to achieve going forward, where you want to lay down the foundations of your life, what you want to build on, and who you want to build with. 3 of Pentacles, you know. Got a lot of Pentacles for you, which is good. It's all about stability. Anything else that part 3 needs to know, please, Spirit, going forward? Yeah, 8 of Wands, so you're going to find moving forward very quickly. You're going to move forward very fast. Things are going to gather momentum. You're going to be talking to people, connecting with people, doing a lot of things. You're going to be a bit of a social butterfly and a professional butterfly as well. Things are going to move very fast for you. You're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to have a lot of energy around you. That's really good, really positive energy, positive moving forward, momentum. Really good stuff happening. You'll see progression, success on the path that you take when you do take it. That it's going to happen fast for you. Things are going to move forward very quickly for you. And you've got a woman in spirit who's around you, who's helping you as well. Queen of Cups. This lady in spirit's around you. She's helping you. She's walking with you. She's an older woman who's passed. She's somebody that was very close to you when you were younger as well. So she could be a grandmother figure or an aunt or, you know, my case, I've got my godmother around me, I've got my aunt around me, you know, somebody who was close to you when you were growing up, somebody who was there, who passed maybe, you know, later on when you were an adult or something like that. So she could be, if you've got your mum in spirit, it could be her. If you've got your grandmother in spirit, you might have a godmother in spirit, an auntie in spirit, an older cousin in spirit, you know, as I say, my godmother's cousin and godmother. You know, this woman's around you and she's helping you walk forward, so you'll know who this is. She could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But you know, she's with you. She's helping you. Yeah, she's around you. You'll know who that is if you connect with the card. So there's a woman with you who's helping you as you move forward. She's walking with you. You're not alone. You're never alone when you're walking ahead, honestly. They're there with you. They're around you. Anything else apart for you, please? I might have to end this reading in a minute because my phone's getting low on battery, which it always does whenever I do video readings like this. You can guarantee my phone needs charging every single time, honestly. You know, it's on like, you know, full charge like for hours, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do a Saturday video, you know. I get on and I've got like 20% charge left or something, and I'm like, oh, you know. Tonight though, it seems to have lasted a bit, which is good. Let's see. Look to your past for guidance and inspiration as well. People from your past will be helpful to you, or memories from your past, memories of people from your past. Look back to your past, you'll find strength in that as you move forward as well. You find some clues in your past. So there's good things to be had when you look backwards. Reject the Queen of Wands energy. I don't know who she is, but like she wasn't a very positive energy in your life. Somebody from the past. Ignore the Queen of Wands, forget about her, whoever she was. She's somebody who's quite fiery. She might have been a bit of a bully or a bit horrible to you. Female energy. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Feels like somebody your own age, potentially. Not somebody younger, your own age or older, but for a lot of you, someone your own age, maybe an old school friend who wasn't very nice to you or something like that. Ignore her as you look to the past. Don't be worrying about her memory. Forget her. Yeah, it's don't look too far inwards, as I say, with the moon card as well. The time for self-reflection and going inwards is over with, really. You want to go out there now and make plans and do things. Times for action for this Ace of Wands energy that's moving forward. With this woman who's going to help you with that. You know, the time is for action and moving forward now. This woman who's going to help you, she's going to walk with you as you go forward. And you've also got the King of Wands as well. So for some of you, this King of Wands is coming in. As I say, you've got the King of Pentacles coming in potentially for some of you. And also King of Wands is also showing himself. So for some of you, you might meet this guy at some point. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very creative man, fiery, has his own business or has his own, is master of his own domain. He could be like a manager or something, or have a position of power. Very passionate, very potent, very, you know, very strong, creative businessman. He embodies those energies. If he's not a fire sign, he embodies the energies of this person. So some of you have got a King of Pentacles coming in, they're asking me to show him to you, and some of you have got King of Wands coming in. So these are two of the potential male suitors that are coming in for you, or female or male, whatever resonates with you, you know. Take the energies as they resonate. These are masculine energies coming in. Anything else that part 3 needs to know, please, Spirit, before I close this reading? I think the phone's going to die off in a minute. It's almost been half an hour anyway. It's like 25 minutes, isn't it? Which is good. I tried to do each one half hour. Part 3. Anything else that part 3 needs to know, please? Thank you. Yep, now's the time for going out there and doing stuff. For the Pentacles reversed, you've been kind of holding on for ages. Go out there. And don't be afraid of being a bit maverick about things as well. There's been an injustice, but you want to move forward. The Justice card reversed is almost like turning things on the head. Imbalance. But imbalance in a good way, if you know what I mean. You've had the status quo for so long. It's almost like a reversal of the status quo, you know. Bit of imbalance, bit of disruption. It's not a bad thing, you know. Disrupt yourself a bit, move forward, you know, get out of this kind of rut that you're in. And move forward and, you know, with confidence. Go after your goals, refocus yourself, shake yourself up a bit. That's what that is. It's like shake yourself up energy, shaking things up. Instead of things being kind of, you know, level, they're kind of shook up. In a good way for you though, moving forward. I don't think this person was ever going to be a good partner for you anyway. So even if you haven't met them until now, the reason is that they were with somebody else and they knew they would have been drawn to you as well as them. But the connection that you've got with the person is quite sexual though. So I don't think they're very emotional with you. I think you could end up marrying them, but it'd be a very cold, lonely relationship, I feel. I think you can do better with someone else, and Spirit World are asking you to take a step back and be patient and focus on yourself and your own goals and ambitions. Refocus on all those things. So I think you've lost track of that with this person. And the Spirit World are saying they'll bring somebody else in. As I say, it could be a King of Wands or a King of Pentacles for some of you. But someone else is coming in, you know. So don't worry about it. You're going to have what you want, the Empress and the Four of Wands. You're going to have that life with someone else. I don't think it's going to be this person. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. You know, ignore me if you want to, you know, by all means. But this is just what the cards are saying. So I hope that helped you, part 3. And it's been really nice reading for you. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. And if you're in North Wales, I'm at the Miners on Thursday night, but I'm fully booked in Prestatyn. At Grick on Sunday, Tannerogo Lodge. I think there might still be tickets available for that. Have a little look at Grick Castle and Abergele. And I'm at Love and Light by Sonia on the 18th of May to do readings all day, to be a guest reader there. She's got a lovely little shop on Boston Street in London. It's so nice, it's so lovely, it's all spiritual. Got all sorts in there. And I bought this mug as well today, which so you know, it's really, really nice. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'll talk to you all soon, and thank you for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, let me know what you thought. Thank you, bye bye.